Hello all, I come in peace. It's Dionne. Thank you so much for joining me here today for this practice. We have a third eye chakra yoga flow. So the third eye chakra rests just at the brow bone in between the eyes, and this is the seat of your intuition. So throughout this practice, I'll encourage you to allow clarity and your inner wisdom to flow freely. Please remember to leave a like on this video if you found it to be beneficial. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll leave more description of the third eye chakra in the description box below. You can also purchase my guided meditation for the 9 chakras available on my Patreon. And other than that, thank you so much for joining me here today, and let's get started. So right away, we're coming into lotus pose, or a half lotus. So coming into lotus, some of you may just want to sit crisscross comfortably, and that's totally okay. Whatever works for you and your body, whatever feels good. If you want to come into a half lotus, you'll start by bringing one foot on top. I'm starting with my right foot and bringing it into the inner left hip crease. Okay, then you can bring your left foot on top and bringing it in towards that inner right hip. Now, if full lotus here is not accessible for you in the body, you can always come into a half lotus and just do one leg on top at a time. And we'll just gently close the eyes and find stillness here in our lotus pose. Now you can have the hands on top of your knees, you can bring them to your lap. Just taking a few deep breaths in and out. Take a moment here to set an intention for your practice. So we're focusing on that third eye chakra, so just between the eyes, the brow bone, your inner knowing, your deepest wisdom. And as you gently breathe in and out, allow the body to release and soften. When you're ready, we'll bring the hands to heart center. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose and use your exhale to release. Awesome job. From here, we'll slowly release our lotus pose. Show your body some grace with care, nice and easy. Let's make our way onto hands and knees, and we'll work through some cat-cows. When you're ready, use an inhale to drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, round it through chin to chest. Inhale to drop the belly. Exhale, round and release. Press away from the yoga mat. Now, as we flow from cat to cow, you can take whatever movements might feel good for you. So if you want to take some additional circles with the hips, you can do that here. Just move with your breath. We're moving mindfully and with intention. Trusting ourselves to make the right decisions, the right choices. A few more breaths here, moving from cat to cow. When you're ready, we'll find stillness, a nice neutral spine, nice flat back here. Awesome job. From here, let's go ahead and walk the hands forward, curl the toes under, lift the hips up, and we're in a downward facing dog. So coming into the first downward dog of the practice, just pedal your feet here, walk it out, creating space in the hamstrings. If you need a little bit more stability in the posture, you can have a nice wide stance, nice wide base. Fingertips spread nice and wide, and just allowing the head to fall towards the yoga mat. So let the head be heavy here, be loose. Taking deep breaths in and out. Awesome job. Now from here, from our downward facing dog, we'll bring the feet about hips width distance, generous bend in the knees, okay? And starting with one arm at a time, we'll drop an elbow down, coming into dolphin pose. So you can keep a generous bend, generous bounce in the knees here. I'm starting with bringing my left elbow down to earth, and then my right, and now I'm in dolphin. You can adjust the stance as needed. You can even continue to walk it out through the feet. So bringing the forearms down to earth. Notice how you feel here. And again, just allow the head to be heavy, be loose. From our dolphin, we'll slowly lower the knees and find a child's pose. You can bring the knees nice and wide, big toes to touch, send the hips back. And we're in child's pose. So we're allowing that third eye chakra, the brow bone, to rest against the yoga mat here. Applying just a bit of pressure. We'll slowly rock the forehead side to side. So massaging the third eye, the brow bone, that seat of our intuition. A few more breaths here in your child's pose. When you're ready, we'll find stillness back through center. Slowly raise the hips up. You can walk the hands back. So we're coming back into a tabletop, and we'll just find a few cat-cows here using an inhale to drop the belly. Gaze up. Exhale, round it through. Chin to chest and release. Inhale to drop the belly. And again, you can take any movements that might feel good for you in the body here. When you're ready, let's find stillness. Walk the hands forward, curl the toes under. We come back to downward facing dog. This time grounding through the left foot. Inhale, right leg to sky. Use your exhale, bring it through for pigeon pose. So take a bend at the right knee and lengthen nice and long through that back left leg. Check your left toes. Make sure they're actually straight in center. Okay. Keep the heart space lifted in your pigeon pose, pressing firmly into the palms. And it's okay if the hips don't quite meet the yoga mat. That will come in time. If you have a block or a stack of books at home that you can slide underneath the right hip for support, you can take your pigeon pose also on your back. Instead, you can always hug the knee into chest. So just listen to your body and what you need for this practice. Okay, take whatever variation suits you best. Trust yourself to make the right decision when it comes to your body and when it comes to your practice. Maybe we bow the head down, come on to the forearms, and we take a few breaths here. Gently bowing the head down towards the earth. Take a moment and notice how you feel. So the body knows, our intuition rests within the body. When you're ready, we'll slowly press it up. Send it back to downward facing dog. Taking it to the other side, inhale, left leg up high. Exhale, bring it through for pigeon. Lengthen through the back right foot, check your right toes. Make sure they're actually straight in center. Okay, So we're on the palms, staying lifted in the heart space and our pigeon pose. We'll take a deep breath in. Use your exhale to bow.
So you can even bring the brow bone, that third eye, to the yoga mat and just gently rock side and side on the forehead. Again, applying a little bit of pressure to the temples. When you're ready, take a deep breath in. Use your exhale to release. Slowly press up. Send it back to downward facing dog. Hips high, up and back. From here, we'll drop the knees, coming down into a tabletop. Now from here, we're taking a bend at the right knee, bringing it forward in between the hands to wrap the right leg around the left. Sit the hips back and we're in cow legs. Okay, so we're stacking the knees on top of one another. The feet are next to the hip bones, next to your glutes, to your bum. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. When you're ready, we'll bring the right arm up and overhead, take a bend at the elbow, and just reach for in between your shoulder blades. From here, we'll take the left hand underneath, bending at the elbow, and we'll just work to get the fingertips to meet each other. If they don't quite meet, that's okay. If you have a strap or just like a cloth, something that you can hold on to with both hands to give your body a little bit more space to achieve this. Staying lifted in the heart space. We'll take a deep breath in. For some, if you want to take it further, use your exhale to bow and fold. Sit up nice and tall. We'll release the arms. Okay, from here, bring the palms back to the mat. Okay, we'll uncross the legs, taking it to the other side. So we're back into our tabletop, taking a bend at the left knee. We bring it forward and around the right leg. Sit the hips back. Okay, so bringing the bum to the yoga mat and the feet beside both hips. Sitting up nice and tall here. When you're ready, we'll bring the left arm above and bending at the elbow. And this time we'll bring the right arm underneath. And it's okay if you can't quite achieve the bind here. It's okay if there's some space in between the fingertips. It's all about how it feels in the posture. It's not at all about how it looks. If it feels good, you can gently close the eyes and just notice how you feel. We'll take a deep breath in. Use your exhale to bow and fold. Take it further. We'll slowly release. Release the arms. Bring the palms back to the mat. We're in tabletop. You can uncross the legs. Send the hips back for a child's pose. This time, bring the knees super close together, feet together, and we'll paint our yoga mat by sending the fingertips all the way back towards the feet and bow the head down to earth. So we're in child's pose. You can take some gentle rocks at the forehead again and just allow the arms and the shoulders to be heavy. Breathing deep into the belly, we soften and release. We trust our body and we trust the practice. A few more breaths in your child's pose. You can take a few more gentle rocks side to side with the brow bone at the third eye. When you're ready, we'll find stillness. Slowly press up. Coming to find a seat, you can be crisscross, easy seat, Sukha Asana, or you can find full lotus, half lotus. Bringing the hands to heart center. On an inhale, we reach up. Exhale, palms together, hands to heart center. Press the thumbs against the sternum. We'll take a deep breath in. Exhale to bow. Namaste.